This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. Chonburi cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. And he's managed to get free. Doku. Can he finish? And he's found the net! There is your perfect party piece. It is what they called for. It is what they have been yearning for. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Now it's Mbappe. Shot a goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Chonburi with the corner, there first. Up he goes! And he's there to get it away. Ferran Torres. True Bangkok United have the chance to go the other way. That's an excellent interception. And the counter is on. Passing is crisp and sharp. This looks promising.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Ferran Torres. Chonburi leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Batistuta will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Can he get on the end of this? That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's gone for a throw-in. Doku, given the lift of his goal. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Olise proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
True Bangkok United look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Aims beyond the defence. Crosses it in. Chonburi have it back and can go again. Linton. Now it's Lewandowski. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. He's a sharp little ball here. Cross to the back post. Eric Garcia attempts a clearance. Now it's Batistuta. And it's Joelinton. Joelinton. There he goes, motoring forward. He rises! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
True Bangkok United have got it back, and they'll have another go. Looking for the run. It's a pretty loose pass.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Eric Garcia clears it away. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Passes short and sharp. Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Out towards the flank. Can he get it through? Now it's Batistuta.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but...
Applies the finish! Oh, it's come loose. He's trying his best. Oh, he's been caught napping! And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Chonburi leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field, number 15, Olise.
That gets things going for the second half.
Robert
A
Lewandowski.
solitary goal.
Coming
That has
on the
been the
field,
crucial difference.
Number 21, Diego Forlan. Number 11,
Joelinton.
Darwin Núñez.
Oh, this looks sharp. Chouameni. Eric Garcia. Played out towards the right wing. Deep cross. And that has been cleared. Gehi gets it clear and claimed it back swiftly. That'll be a throw-in. Joelinton. And here's Núñez. Ricci. Ferran Torres.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Doku looking to run onto it. Forlan. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Mbappe. Being still separated by the game's only goal. Oh, he's found support out wide. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Chonburi have reclaimed it. Out to the right. And he whips it. Great chance! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
Jolinton coming on the field. Number
Some
10,
resolute defending there.
Roberto Carlos. Number 8, Erling Haaland.
Knocks it out wide.
Number 4, Riker. Substitution in
Haaland.
progress.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Now it's Forlan. Alexander-Arnold. Chonburi, perhaps contemplating their next change here. Chouameni. Now it's Darwin. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Xavi Simons. Oh, easy pickings there. Haaland tries to pass it through. And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! White could try cutting inside here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Valverde gets good distance on it. Now, can they get him away? White puts them all in.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
True Bangkok United can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Dink through. And he's decided to go for it. So close to drawing level.
Well, you'd really expect him to hit the target from there.
No, he's not getting his way this time. That's a throw.
Substitutions taking place.
And it's Simons.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Simons. Chonburi are looking to secure promotion, but they are going to have to do it the hard way by the looks of things.
It's giving their manager more than just a headache, as you can see. He's going to have to make some big decisions in what remains.
Into the last 5 minutes. No, that was never going to make it. Azar can so cleverly bypass the press. Very much into the last knockings. Great ball, and he's in here. He's having a shot! It's in! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Oh, good spread. And here's Xavi Simons. And that's it. Chonburi have done it. A promotion sealed with a win. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
What a game, what a performance, and right when they needed it, Peter. How many teams have in the past got it so wrong on the day and took a long time to recover, or worse? I just think we should offer our congratulations.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me. Chonburi are all smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. And having a look at the lineups here, it looks very much, Jim, like a 5-4-1.
Well, a reinforced rearguard, Peter, and a compact midfield. probably suggests that they're focusing much on giving very little away. I think if you commit to that, then you really can't afford to concede, because it clearly demands a quick change in approach if you do, which isn't always easy, because in the build-up to this, believe me, they'll have been working principally on organisation and shape.
Terrific header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
James gets over and intercepts. Doku. And it's Kukçu. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is very much the player in all of football in so many ways. His development really owes to the fact that he made all the best choices. The clubs, the coaches, everything has been meticulously planned, and an awful lot of that would be attributed to his dad's experience.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Doku. Engages and forces him off the ball. Hazard going full steam ahead down the left flank. Now it's Haaland. And this is Hazard. DiMarco. Quarter of an hour played. He's in a good position here. Oh, there's a probing ball. Chonburi yet to have an attempt on goal. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Camavinga did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit...
He gets big! Oh, crossbar! And he thumps it clear. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now that's well seen too. And that's put paid to a promising move. Haaland. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Goes for a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Doku aims beyond the defence. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Messi! It's bounced back off the post. Danger averted for now. Cash. And it's Kukçu. James wins the duel this time. Fernandes. And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Xavi Simons. And he's intervened well there. Messi. Van der Ven spots it and intercepts. And they can counter here. Chips it through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi. Now it's Haaland. Messi. Out towards the flank. And the shot! Has a look and plays it forward. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. And he's in on goal! Fernandes. Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. That has not gone well. Jordan Henderson is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Neymar. Just eases him off the ball. Chonburi couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And that has been cleared. Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it. And there's the end of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we are back underway.
Chonburi really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
And it's Azar. DiMarco. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Fernandez. Now it's Mbappe. Played back in. Messi. Ball played for Kokchu. Stood up well to him there. Jordan Henderson.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Knocks it into space. And that has been knocked clear. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Doku picks it up out wide. James. Fernandez. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He whips it across. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
The attendance for this match was 29,950.
Now that looks a decent ball. He's on it, can he get away? No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And it's hoisted clear. Doku. Tries to play it through. Chance for a shot! It's in! And finally he has breathed life into the game! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Substitution.
Chonburi choosing to make the first change. So we have our breakthrough.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Looking to play him in. Well, they could break here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Xavi Simons really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Number 32, DiMarco. Coming on to replace him is number 4.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kirkchu. And a chance! Gehi gets rid without sophistication. And it's Azar. Played out wide, back into the middle.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Xavi Simons. Now it's Kane. That has been cut short. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Kukcu. Number 7,
Played towards the other side.
Henderson. Coming on the field,
Cash.
number 10.
No, that was never going to make it. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Oh, it's Kane! Should have equalised.
And that's really unlucky because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that defence.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And he rises! And that could have brought them level.
Ricci was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Oh, that's fabulous. Chance, surely! And yes, it's there! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Messi. Not the most accurate pass. Over to the left. Hazard receives it in a wide position. Turns and goes back. Hazard! And that will be the final act. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities. Chonburi are all smiles coming into this game.
Hello, everybody.
They've already
and
secured their
welcome to
ticket to the
today's
promised
match.
land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. Gareth Bale, hero for his club, for his country, almost single-handedly snatched European glory from the grasp of your former club, Jim.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me about that, but he did produce a genuine moment of absolute magic. There was nothing anyone could have done about that. His first goal that night has to be amongst the most memorable ever scored in any European final.
Tries to play it through. Batasagi. Ferran Torres. And it's with the keeper. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Now it's Højlund. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, good spread. Beckham hangs in across. Gehi is there and he can get that clear. He's tried one! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Nicely spread. Can he finish? In for the pieces. That's a decent clearance.
Dundee definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Beckham in acres of space. Gets his head on it! They've scored! The breakthrough strike! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made it...
Can he finish? Off the post! And he thumps it clear. Could move up a gear here. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Beckham. Nicely weighted ball. Alexander-Arnold picks it up out wide. Cleared away. And he's had it nicked away. Great ball, and he's in here. Robertson is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Doku. Now it's Højlund. Big chance! He can get that clear. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Beckham. He is through here. Well read, and the danger is averted. He goes for a shot!
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Climbs up big! That's going to go a long way. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. And that has been knocked clear. Danger averted for now.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should.
That's rather hopeful. And now the breakaway. That's a nicely shaped ball. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. That has been cut short. Ferran Torres. And it's Batasagi. Tries to pass it through. Højlund unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Højlund. Messi. James. And Alexander-Arnold. Looking to play him in. Ah, that's a fine interception. Cleared without complication. That's a good ball out wide. Ferran Torres. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Great vision. Beckham. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Dundee have their second corner now. Oh, what a climb! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hangs, terrific header! He will be livid with himself. It's a promising position. Ferran Torres. Camavinga.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Ferran Torres.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now he's got space here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Yehi. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I'd like to
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the action is back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Crosses it in, he gets big! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Can he get on the end of this? Messi. Messi's cross. They've got a corner here. So it's going to be another corner. It's their second corner of the game. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Crosses it in. Big header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Chonburi still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's picked it up out wide. Doc, and the shot! That's another chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Alexander-Arnold. It's bounced back off the post. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
He's in space and looking for options. Cross flung in towards the middle. Robertson gets it clear. And he's only too happy to take that back. And here's Doku. Pass is just off target. Oh, he's been caught napping. Shoots! And he hits the net. It had to come. It just had to come. He had to have his say. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
He's got tall. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Substitution.
Chonburi can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Distributed tidily. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Looking for options for movement. Good read, needed to be.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bale proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now it's Kane. Xavi Simons is onto this. Oh, no joy this time.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
In with the challenge. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now, can they get him away? Now, that looks a decent ball. That is a brilliant interception. And he's there to get it away.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
It's a really well-measured ball. Beckham could try cutting inside here. Well, there's the clearance. Dundee have it back and can go again. And it's made its way to him. Looking for the run. Camavinga really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
That's an imaginative pass. And he's heaved it away.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Hullet. Number 99, number 19, Bale. Number 37, Van der Ven.
Yaya Toure delivered. He rises! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Ibrahimovic.
Mbappe. Now it's Kane. Now it's Simons. Doku. Simons.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Cucurella cuts it out. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Simons. And here's Kane. Oh, well played.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Doku. Great ball if he can get there. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Chonburi are looking to get a flying start here in the long race
Hello,
towards the
everybody,
finish
and
line.
welcome to today's
This is a day
match.
for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. Well, we hardly need reminding, Jim, of the strengths of David Beckham. He could play a huge part in the outcome of this game.
Yeah, he's one of a kind, isn't he, Peter? No one could match his accuracy or technique in delivering the ball. On top of that, you have his great fitness levels getting up and down the pitch, and his big game mentality, and his quiet leadership.
And the cross comes in.
Gerrard really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Good ball, good take. Messi. Beckham.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's Fletcher. He's gone for goal! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Azar.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Great vision. Bonucci is there to clear. That'll be a throw. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's picked his way through. Beckham. And that's in. It's a mighty effort! Goal! Manchester United! Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
Superb timing to generate that power, threw a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Big header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Valverde. And smartly reclaimed. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Chonburi are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Looking for options for movement. Cucurella. Tomori. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi, very much a man of this moment. He's on it, can he get away? It could be, and the shot! Off the post! Valverde. Neymar. Højlund. Now it's Valverde. Now it's Neymar. Engages and forces him off the ball. Darren Fletcher. Gerrard. Oh, this is a terrific run. Messi. He's got full. They've scored! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Certain, searing and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down?
Has a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Kohler actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Højlund. It's a pretty loose pass. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And it's Gerrard. And he's picked it up out wide. Ricci. Neymar. Kohler. Gerrard. Now it's Messi. Messi. And Messi! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Manchester United have their second corner now. And that has been cleared. Neymar wins the duel this time. Valverde. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Messi receives it in a wide position. Messi! In he goes again. Relentless! Just relentless! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time. And it's half-time here. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half. That gets things going for the second half.
Chonburi really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
Hazard picks it up out wide, climbs up big! Arrived on cue, but fluffed his line.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Darren Fletcher. Messi has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Højlund.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Rafael Leão. And it's Roberto Carlos.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Valverde. That'll be a throw-in. And that has left him in a heap. And he's managed to get free. Now the ball's gone astray. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Tomori. Chonburi finding their passes. "60 minutes played. And that is expertly dealt with. Rafael Leão. Camavinga gets a foot in here. Neymar. And this is Hazard. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, this looks sharp. Camavinga. And here's Højlund. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rafael Leão. Bonucci. Gerrard. Koller. Messi running with the ball. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Now it's Højlund. Messi. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Roberto Carlos.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He has found the way through. Oh, smashing header! It's in! It is no contest. It is a landslide. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort, simply fantastic.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's become a case of men against boys. Half an hour gone in the second half. Roberto Carlos. Darren Fletcher conjures time and space where few can. That's a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And it's Fletcher. Takes a shot! It's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
How many? Just how many? Manchester United are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's beaten the last man. Koller is onto this. Alexander-Arnold defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, that pass isn't the best. James. He's a sharp little ball here. That's a shade optimistic. Aimed beyond the defence. Mbappe. And here's Højlund. It's a good foot in there. That is ended up in no man's land. Knocks it into space. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Chonburi grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, they can break here. 4 extra minutes added on. Foot in. And we're done. Chonburi cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off.
And
So what do you take away from it?